Hi, my name is Cameron Barker. This is my portfolio showcase video. Um, so about me, I'm from Marysville, Ohio. I'm a second year animal science major, but I think I'm going to change my major to something else, but I'm not really sure yet. So I'm kind of exploring my options. So that's it. Um, some resources for online learning that I found through this course is the Office of Distance Education and E-Learning, and that's right at the Ohio State University, so it's local and is a good option for that. Resources for managing time. We looked at Trello, and that's a good resource for that. It's easy to navigate and has some like nice background and stuff like that. Google Calendar is also something you can use. Um, and resources for group work. We used Carmen Connect through the whole semester, so that's something that students can use for that. There's also Google Hangouts and Skype, which are also things that I use for that. And if you have trouble researching for any online courses, there are um, things like WorldCat, which is just like a gigantic catalog of articles and stuff like that for research. Some academic tips for online learning that I found is setting SMART goals. And SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. So instead of saying, I will do better on my essay for next week, you could say, I will take notes on the readings and think more critically about the readings in order to earn at least a 90% on my essay this Sunday. So it's more of a specific and just a better goal overall. Also, managing time. So in online courses, you have a lot of responsibility for yourself, so deadlines can sneak up on you, and that's a really bad thing. So you can use like Trello that we've looked at to create schedules and set reminders so you don't forget. Um, One thing that I found in taking online courses is you should not procrastinate. It only lead to further issues, and it's just bad. Um, Also, give yourself enough time to complete assignments. Like if you know that you have to write a long essay, you shouldn't wait to do it the night before. The last thing is you need to learn how to take effective notes. Uh, and having notes for online courses can be challenging because it's not like a physical form. So some things you can do is keep files on your computer where you can store notes and like class materials like readings. And also on the readings, you can like highlight them and take notes like on the sides so you can keep track of that. For my professional topic, I chose tips for a more successful academic and professional career. Um, the first resource that I chose is a video, and it goes with communication skills. And ever since, like throughout my whole life, pretty much, I've been kind of like my weakness was communicating with others. So watching this video really helped with that. Um, also, there's some study tips that you can use for finals. Um, like it talks about how you shouldn't study for so long, because it's not a good thing. You'll stop paying attention, and it's just you won't take in all the information. Also, you should eat and drink before studying, so you can stay focused, and you need to have enough rest so you can um, also again stay focused. Um, the next resource is, tips for time management. Um, Uh, like throughout my career in like college and also high school, um, like due dates sneak up on me, and I have to do them like last minute, and that can result in bad grades, so it's just not good. Um, it says in the tips that it's always good to just do assignments right when they're given to you. It'll get them out of the way. You have to prioritize these things over things like hanging out with friends and uh, going on social media. Um, Also, the Ohio State University has a learning center that gives tips um, with like memory, note taking, procrastination, and test taking. These are all really good tips, and I think every student should look at those because it's directly from a college and it's just a good resource. My last resource is a book called The Procrastination Equation: How to Stop Putting Things Off and Start Getting Stuff Done. Um, so, this is an entire book that helps you prevent procrastination. Um, it also describes like why we procrastinate and how humans are made to procrastinate and how especially in the modern world it's easy to procrastinate. So um, it helps you fix that and not procrastinate, and it's good for not only academic reasons but also for professional reasons. So it's just overall a good resource for your life. And lastly, I have my reflection assignments. um, for week one, I talked about my expectations for this course because I haven't really taken online courses before, and I was concerned that I would procrastinate a lot and not really reach out to my um, professors that much. Uh, but I found that um, it's easier to reach out to professors because it's kind of like just messaging and not as intimidating as going up front and talking to them. For week two, I discussed the concerns that I had with working in groups online because previously, like in person groups, there was not really good communication from the group members, so it like kind of required one person to work on everything, and that's just not fair. Um, but I talked about solutions to fix that. For week three, I oh sorry. Okay, for week two, um, I discussed the SMART goals, and um, I just thought that these goals really helped me with my goal setting and just everything I need to do to achieve my goals, especially in college. Um, for week four, these are the last week four, week five, and week six are my major takeaways that I found. Um, because throughout my career, I've had problems managing my time and uh, like my environment when I'm trying to study. Like I'll get distracted by my computer or social media and stuff like that. So uh, I've learned how to solve that and not be distracted by those things. Um, for week five, I discovered tips on how to effectively research on the internet. Before I only use like basic words, um, and now like there I can use special phrases, um, like using site and related to use to search specific things on a site and websites that are like a certain website. So that helps you get more information from more resources. For my final reflection paper, I talked about my problems with reading and note taking online, and I found that through like the course that there are solutions for that, and you just have to store your files, and if you really need to, you can print off um, articles for reading, so it's like easier to read and have on hand. Um, so yeah, those are my three takeaways, and that's it.